But I wanted to show you this just before we leave it, just to show you how powerful this will be in the years ahead. This is pre-K. Miriam Graham works, again, she's the sergeant, and then she's got all these lieutenant colonels who she works with. She goes over in the pre-K and she says, you know, we're going to start talking with the kids about, you know, how they can be self-reflective, how they can line their words and actions, also about their uniqueness and how they can foster effective relationships. So they do a fingerprint, which, you know, is very visual for kids to understand my fingerprint's different than yours. We're different, right? So how are we going to get along if we're different? And not everybody's going to see things the same way, and that's okay, right? And then the kids go over into Beasley, and they put their fingerprint under the microscope, put it up on the whiteboard, and have this sort of connective experience that involves leadership seen not just in theory through chapel, but also practice through their academic experience. And, you know, looking ahead for us, you know, what we're going to see, I hope in time, is more of this integration, okay? And this is what it could look like in one form.
Once when I was 8, I was hiking. Okay, I was on Robbie's shoulders. Robbie is my dad's friend's husband. We were in Israel, and I was really, really, really scared to ride a camel. But I didn't want to walk all the way back to camp. So I gathered all my courage and climbed up on the camel's back. And I kind of liked it. It took courage to push aside my fear like that, and I'm proud of myself.
Yeah, so what happens here is faculty will, I think, soon be coming to realize that, you know, my kids have to do writing for Writer's Workshop. You know, I know we're talking about, you know, how you can honor yourself and honor others by being courageous and resilient and sticking with things, right? That's how you can honor yourself and bring honor to others. So why don't I just connect that in class? You know, why don't I just have them write on that and then speak about it? And you create this nexus between the framework and your class without having to reinvent the wheel, right? A lot of change initiative, of course, is convincing people that what you want to do is not all that different than what they're doing. It just takes a slight tilt, right? So when our faculty begin to understand that, you know, these two characters in this novel are not fostering relationships effectively, and if I just change the question slightly to say, why are they not getting along, to how could they foster a relationship more effectively, right? I'm then connecting the ParishLeads framework into my class almost invisibly and without a whole bunch of effort, you know? So when we're really cooking with gas here, what you're going to see is that faculty in literature, history especially, are going to be able to select novels or select questions or discussion points that integrate points of this framework, right? Because it's very natural and easy, and just be much more intentional, okay? So excited about ParishLeads. See it as clearly as another differentiator for us because, again, we're not pocketing the study of leadership to just one class, one division, one age. Every student is getting touched by this across our entire program, comprehensive and embedded. That's how we define, in one part, innovation at Parish.